Welcome to the stream. I'm actually enjoying this music. Oh, and it's finished, damn it. Okay, so we're in iRacing. We're on the track. I've got a setup loaded, Silverstone setup. So it's not for this track. This track is, whoa, look at that. Um, Now this track is Watkins Glen, very fast, almost no slow corners, and the Silverstone setup might be good, might not, no idea. Uh, but first thing I'm going to do before I drive is to go and see the weather. Okay, so track temperature is 38 degrees, which is fairly hot, but acceptable. And if I go look at the results, there's a truckload of people on track or that entered the session, but very few have set a time. It's probably still early days, but the impression I get is that guy in the 13s is on qualifying fuel, and the guy that's just under the 17s is probably on race fuel. So my target is to lap on race fuel, and the race for this week, being week 13, is 17 laps. So I'm going to go and put on, let's see, 25 kgs of fuel. I have no idea if that's enough, but I'm gonna go out and do some laps and see how far I can get with 25 kgs of fuel. So that will give me an idea of my fuel usage. Then the same goes for tires. I'm on the mediums. I'm not gonna go with the reds yet, and just gonna go out and run 3 or 4 laps and see what it's like. And then after that, I'll start working on all the other tricks like consistency, etc. Who is saying shut up, you crazy fool? Definitely not me. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, I think I might have to move the cockpit a bit lower because it feels a little bit too high for me, but not now. Now it's time for driving. On the right. Whoa, space. DRS open.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Yes, I cut the course deliberately because I just realized the halo is visible and I don't want it visible, so I just want to go and kill that. I'm not sure where to kill the halo. I know it's in here somewhere. Don't see it. Still don't see it. Come on, where the hell is the halo? I know it's there. I saw a video about it. No, don't see it. I'm sure it's right in front of me, damn it. No. This is frustrating. I know it's there somewhere. Or maybe it's by setup in the garage. Ah, transparent halo, there we go. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that's done. Now I want to go back while I'm here in the pits to go see if I can figure out the clutch. Pedals, throttle. Press done. Use auto clutch. Calibrate. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, I've used the clutch. I'm not sure what it does exactly. Not in iRacing anyway.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time. Your front wing is damaged. They say you cut the course. Slow down and give up the time game.
So that guy who said my front wing is damaged, all I did was slow down, so I'm not sure how is that possible, but I'm just gonna drive. Okay, so the ERS mode I'm driving in is race, which means it's a balance mode. It'll find the... How is my front wing gone? I'm taking corners at incredible speed. Okay, so I'm gonna make one. Okay, I thought I made a change to the deployment setting, but I was wrong. Okay, now I'll put it on attack mode. Car's got amazing grip. Okay, I'm going to take it out of attack mode now. There we go. And that's the only change you can make per lap. One to attack, one back to race mode, and you're done, from what I understand. Just going to use attack mode on the straight. And I'm going to use the DRS and then switch attack mode. Oh, whoa, attack mode absolutely murders the battery. So this corner is flat out easily. That is just about flat. So I can't use attack mode too often because it just kills the battery. Oh, he's using the DRS as well. Ah, damn it, dude. Why would you do that? Just gonna jump into let's see, chase view. Just gonna rewind a little bit. So I thought I had a run on him and he just closed. Okay, so I didn't really get inside, so it's fine. I was clearly faster than him, but he was determined to block me in practice, which makes no sense. But anyway, let's see, where was I? So I'm in the 18s already, but I just need to figure out what my fuel usage is. So first thing I'm gonna do is see if I've got my my fuel calculator. I need to figure out what the hell it's called. Let's see, let's start with get the crew chief app out. Okay, so I'm just gonna update the crew chief app quickly. Once the crew chief app is done, then I'll see if, I think it has a feature for fuel, I'm not sure. I think there's a race every 45 minutes, so if I'm lucky I could get the timing right, get some good practice in and enter a race. Okay, so iRacing.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Okay, I'm going to stop it, start again and test the volume.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
It's quite loud. I'm going to bring it down a bit more. I think that'll be enough. Thank you. And okay, so doesn't seem like I've got a fuel calculation. That means I've got to get another app, which is fine. I'm gonna look for it. It's called iSpeed. I reinstalled everything on my computer. This is when I upgraded to Windows 11, so I don't have all the stuff that I had before. Okay, so iSpeed is what I always used for the fuel calculation. Now hopefully it works. Okay, iSpeed is just about installed.
iSpeed voice initialized.
Ooh,
Lab type, hot lab. Please donate to support continued development of iSpeed.
Okay,
That's a new fastest lap for Miller, 118.9.
Now I did donate to iSpeed, so I think if I just go and check my emails, I can put the key in. I don't get that message again. I know this is boring, but yes, that's just the way it is. That's part of
New
testing.
fastest lap for Soto, 114.2.
114.2. That's fast.
The leader has just done a 117.5.
Okay, so I've logged into my emails. Just gonna go to iSpeed, see if I've got. Yes, I found it. And there's my product key, which is awesome. Gonna open up iSpeed and chuck it in. Done. So before I get on track, I'm just gonna make one or two small changes. I'm just gonna go to fuel units will be in liters. And I'm going to switch it to kgs, which is perfect. And then I'm going to see if I could capture this on the stream so you guys could see. Okay. Okay, so there's iSpeed. I'm going to chuck it somewhere there. It's in the way, we can always change it later. Okay, so I'm done basically all I wanted to do. Let me request a fresh car and let's go out again.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Okay, wait, hold on. There's a sound problem. It seems like I can't get anywhere with this.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Yes, I know I cut the course. Okay. There we go, that's better. I think the sound is now sorted out. And I did damage my front wing. I hit the cone. That's what I just figured out now. Let's get my... Okay, cool, let's drive.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
It's amazing. You feel like you can get on the power. on the power whenever you want to. I just need to figure out the brakes.
Last lap was incomplete. Split 5, faster 0.000 seconds.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
The guy really wanted to go side by side through there. He's crazy. Okay, so it seems like if I see another driver, just avoid at all costs. First mistake was mine. This one, I don't think was mine, but anyway.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, so I'm just going to stay away from other cars and focus on just running laps.
Last lap was incomplete. Split 5, faster 0.000 seconds.
I ran a tiny amount of
Split
attack
1,
mode.
slower 0.044 seconds.
Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
One minute, 17.0 seconds. Split 5, faster 0.000 seconds. Split 1, slower 0.107 seconds. Split 2, slower 0.057 seconds.
The handling is absolutely amazing.
Split 3, faster 0.2 seconds.
I'm trying not to push too hard. I'm just driving as smooth as possible to save the
Split 4,
tires.
faster 0.4 seconds. Lap better by 0.5 seconds.
P18,
1 minute,
you've just done a
16.4 seconds.
16.5.
Split 5, slower
20 minutes, this lap will
0.016
be
seconds.
deleted.
Okay, that iSpeed talking to me is starting to piss me off.
Split 1, slower 0.2 seconds.
The speed you can carry through some of these fast sections is just ridiculous. I barely drop
Split
below
2,
6th
slower
gear.
0.069 seconds.
Oh! Oh, I had to open my mouth. Okay, up to that point it was fun.
Showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs.
Yeah, he didn't need to show me the meatball. The car is a wreck. Ooh! Oh, that's very expensive. Okay, so both right wheels are broken. So we're back in the pits, fresh car. Let's rock and roll. But before we do that, I just want to get to iSpeed and see what the fuel usage is. So I've got an idea. Because that would be more or less race pace, I would guesstimate. So according to this, I'm using 1.78 kgs, or round it off to 1.8 kgs a lap. So now I'm going to quickly do my calculation. I need to plan for 17. So it seems like 32 liters should just about sort me out, or 32 kgs to be precise. I'm just going to take it up to 32. That should be race fuel, and then I'm going to go around and cruise, do some race laps, see what it's like. Whoa, check that, and see if my calculations are accurate. Just going to make my eye speed smaller. There we go. And anyway, before I go, thank you for watching. I don't get too many viewers because I don't stream too much, but hopefully that won't continue for long. I'll be planning to stream a lot more often. Okay, so back onto the track. Ooh, there's a custom paint.
Exit is clear.
Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been trying to run very little fancy ERS modes. I'm just running race mode with a tiny bit of attack mode just before I start to get onto the main straight. That's just to give me a
Split 2,
little.
slower 29.9 seconds.
That's just to try and give me a slight bit more top speed at the end. So it seems like it's not too
Split
difficult.
3, slower 0.7 seconds.
It's not too difficult to run in the 16s. If I can target that on mediums, then I should be okay. The next big thing I have to do is work out tire wear.
Split 4, slower 0.155 seconds.
Okay, so iSpeed is.
Last lap was incomplete. Split 5, slower 0.2 seconds.
Okay, that's just within track limits, I think. Just gonna give myself a attack mode. and then back to balance.
Split 1, slower 0.178 seconds. Split 2, slower 0.185 seconds.
Wow, I took that in fifth gear and the car is just pulling. It's amazing.
Split 3, slower 0.055 seconds. Split 4, faster 0.005 seconds. Lap worse by 0.6 seconds. 1 minute, 16.6
You're
seconds.
currently 2.5 seconds
Split
off
5,
the pace. That
slower
lap was at
0.010
16.7.
seconds.
Okay, sorry, I just have to stop that bullshit sound. Just gonna say voice
Voice will be turned off.
Thank you so much. Oh well, might as well make that small adjustment that I've been looking for. Only thing I'm worried about is that I won't be able to see my battery. And I don't want to not see that. So let's go to options and see if the driver's height and all those adjustments can be made. Field of view is fine. Just leave it. I'll live with it for now.
Exit's clear. Push.
Okay, I think I've done a lot of changes, etc. I should try and focus now on doing at least 10 decent laps. That's the only issue I've got is the lockups. Seems like every time I try to take a corner faster, I go faster. It's amazing. Oh man!
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Thankfully I didn't damage the car. battery is getting absolutely murdered.
P19.
Ah. We're gonna have
Willing to
to.
pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag.
Yeah, I think I figured that out. Should let me replay that in TV3. Replay that should look cool. So I got onto him, and I didn't expect him to brake so early. My fault still. Oh man, just space. Alright, let's go again.
The pit exit's clear.
The only thing I realize now is there's a small chance that I'm running in too high of a mode for ERS. What that means is I'll have to probably run at a lower mode than what I'm planning to run, which means my lap times will be even less. I thought balance would be perfect, so I'm gonna have to run at least 5 to 10 laps to make sure of my theory. So I'm not going to switch any modes. I'm going to run it on the current balance mode. And I see it's already down to 62, 63%. Okay, I'm back up to 90%. Let's see what happens after this.
18th. You've just done a 116.1.
TRS open. Ah, that was decent of him. I'm not sure if I felt a lock up there or not, but I'm really trying hard to keep the pace up and minimize the lockups.
You're now 2.5 off the pace. You've just done a 116.7.
Okay, that was,
Going hard out this lap. Track limits.
yeah, I ran a little bit too wide, pushed the limits there. Lots of grip. So even though I'm on the mediums, car still feels amazing. So if I can just get to my 17 laps with these tires, then I'll enter a race immediately after this. The car feels like it's on rails, but I think the track is helping. Because there's almost no slow speed corners, I don't have to worry too much about the throttle. Running wide again.
We need to watch these track limits.
Okay, seems like my ERS mode is fine. Done a few laps now and it's still doing the exact same thing, and that is not falling below 62, 63. Shit, I should have opened the DRS. The only problem I foresee on this track if I enter a race is overtaking is going to be almost impossible. Because you barely brake, it's going to be very difficult.
Track limits.
It's fine. I'll get my track limit sorted out now.
B18.
I think the tires are on their way. I know it's so early, but I think it's my lockups. Like there, the understeer was murdering me. Running off track there.
B19. Track limits. Keep it within the lines.
Crap. It cost me a shitload of time, but at least I didn't burn it and end up in the wall. completely off track there again. Yep, I think the tires are definitely on the way. And I think because I've locked the front right too many times. After this lap, I'm going to go in the pits and check the tire wear. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of time. Woo! Woo! Before that guy reaches me.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag.
I thought I could escape before him, but I couldn't. Touch the grass. Bam! Spares. So let's go into the pits. Maybe it'll show the tire wear. Okay, it's not that bad. The front left seems worse than the front right, which is not what I expected. Rears are looking good. And if I'm gonna just go back in the into my laps and see how many I did. So outlap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus one more that I crashed on, more or less was 8 laps. So that means with the mediums I could get to the end, in theory. Now let's go back and see what other compounds there are. There are hards, but I don't think I can take the softs to the end. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see who's on track. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I see quite a few are running softs. Now let's see how many laps this guy's done. Whoa, oh. Let's see, this guy will, okay, he wasn't really doing any long stints. I don't know, I have no idea what tires to run. I must actually try something. I'm gonna go into the garage, change the brake bias to be a little bit back. I'm not gonna bother with brake migration and brake magic and all that other shit. See, maybe it'll help a little bit.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
The race, if I enter, it doesn't count for anything. So if I make mistakes and stuff, it won't affect my I rating, safety rating, and all that other nonsense. But it also means that I shouldn't mess around. I should try and take it seriously, so I use it for proper race practice. Trying to take it now ultra smooth. What I did was I adjusted the brake bias to bring it back a little bit, just to try and prevent the fronts from locking. That may help a little bit with my tire wear and the flat spotting. Feels better. I'm not pushing for ultimate pace.
That puts you 2.7 seconds off the leader's pace. That was 1:16.9. They'll delete this lap. Track limits. P19.
Not bad. Feels good for now. Trying to solve the track limits issue. Basically turn one way a problem. Whoa, busy looking at my messages. Shortcut. I can't believe I got away with that. Okay, it seems like getting into the low 17s, high 16s is not difficult, and if I really want to, I can push harder and find a good chunk of time. But I'm just in tire saving mode at the moment. It shows my fuel delta as red, so I'm not sure now if I'm on target or not. I'll have to look at that as well. I think I'll have to brake a bit early for that corner. And that just don't brake and feather the throttle. Busy looking at my fuel, and I messed up there.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
Yeah. Previously you could do that without a warning, but since they rescanned the track, it's changed quite a bit. So Will Woodland is in front of me, and it seems like I'm catching him up slowly. So far, it's not too difficult to maintain a relatively consistent pace. The biggest issue for me is it seems like after the first and second lap, there's a huge drop off. So I'm not sure if it's simulating how you get that amazing grip with fresh tires and then it stabilizes, but maybe that's it. Okay, I'm not catching up Will. For some reason I thought I was, but I'm not. Okay, Will pitted and he's now behind me. Or he made a mistake, I'm not sure. So it seems like 55.5 brake bias is working very, very nicely. So lapping in the 17s still not an issue.
You've used half your fuel.
Okay, I've used half my fuel. I wonder how far that took me. Missed the apex. It cost me a truckload of time. I'm gonna try in attack mode. I'm not sure if it helped or not, but I did carry a lot of speed, that's for sure. I think I just about nailed the apex there. Trying to do a late
10
apex.
minutes of fuel remaining.
Ah, missed the apex. Lost a truckload of time with those mistakes. The fuel delta kept saying, or kept showing it's red. So I'm just going to go into iSpeed and see what iSpeed says. Oh, that's not iSpeed. That's iSpeed. Okay. Excuse me. Just going to open it up. There's the fuel usage there. So according to this, I've got enough fuel. I can go 18 laps, so I've got a lap spare. Okay, so let's see, I'm not too bad. So now I wonder, I'm gonna quit this, get into a race maybe. I haven't done a race in iRacing in a while. Oh, there's a race starting in just a few minutes. I'm gonna join that. And there's 100 drivers registered. But that will disappear very quickly in the next few weeks. When the season gets into the middle part of it, where it's the grind, as I call it, most of the guys will disappear and go back to what they know. I'm hoping though to do a full season, but let's see. Okay, so I'm entering a race session, but this is the first part of practice for the race. I'm going to now attempt to do some qualifying runs. That brake bias thing probably help, but the only thing I messed up was I didn't go check the tire wear just to see if it's where I hoped it would be. And I've only got a few minutes left before I have to race. I'm now going into the unknown. That's one thing I'm disappointed. Oh, excuse me, nice and lazy. I'm disappointed with the loading times with iRacing. I've got some RAM that I should fit in this machine. Maybe it'll help, but it should be a lot faster than this. I mean, other games are a lot faster, so I'm not sure what the thing is with what the reason iRacing does this. Okay, almost loaded. Done. Saving that setup, and then I'm gonna iRacing setups, go to the Silverstone Qualifying setup. See, it's got the soft tires on, which is nice. I'm gonna go to fuel. Okay, that's good.
All clear. Push now.
So I've never done a qualifying run before. This is going to be new.
The leader has just done 1:15.5.
I'm hoping to beat that immediately. Why is it doing that? It was supposed to go into... It's supposed to be recharging, not flipping burning all my ERAs. So that's not going to work for me.
You got a slow car on the right. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
On your right. Clear right.
It's not allowing changes now, so I'm stuck in this mode. So I'm going to have to...
Car on, clear on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Bono, the fuel.
B25. first lap, you've cut the track. Car in front's lap time is at 1:21.3. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. P7. Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
The guy ahead has just done a 1:16.4. The car ahead has just done a 1:16.5 P5. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
So that was a 15.7. It wasn't even running in qualifying mode. So tires are good, everything is fine. I know I can go faster if I just switch the modes and do all those other tricks, but I think the race is starting soon. Like now. I think it's chassis, halo. Okay, jumping into qualifying. And this will be my first qualifying in quite a while. Yeah, the only big worry I've got is the fuel. The fuel is fine. It's the tires. That's my big worry. This is something else that I find weird. I'm on the right track for the qualifying that I was in practice for. And you'll have to reload the track to go back into qualifying that I was already on the track for, which to me makes no sense as well. If your machine is like slow in loading, you might miss half of qualifying or something. Okay, I'm not going to waste time. I'm jumping straight into qualifying. Okay, it's actually practice first.
looks clear.
So that mode I'm in now is no deployment in theory. So it'll regen the whole way. I'm hoping to cross the line before this little warm-up ends so I can see if my mode settings work. Damn it. Ah, well, then I'm going to try it anyway and see what happens. Okay, so this should be private qualifying, which means there should be no one else on track.
The pit exit looks clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
So I'm going to keep it in regen mode until I get to the final corner. Then I'll switch it back to quali mode and see what happens. I hope it does. It's going to be disappointing if it doesn't. Okay, quali mode worked.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Damn it. So that lap's a waste. Might as well put it back in regen. Thing is, with iRacing, if you have one off track, your entire qualifying lap is killed. Thankfully there's 2 laps. I'm hoping it's enough. So I'm trying to recharge the battery, go for 1 more lap. If that lap is successful, that'll be my one and only qualifying lap. Okay, switching it back to qualifying. Okay, let's try again. Open the DRS. Don't think I could have taken that much faster. A little bit of understeer.
Fastest lap for Gerrits, 17.3.
Okay, that's it.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
Wasn't the fastest lap I've done, but I'll take it. Just gonna go to the garage, switch my setup back to race. The race setup is nothing, it's just the iRacing standard setup with a small adjustment on the brake bias. Just gonna check my fuel, that looks good. I think I'm ready for the race. Oh, one last thing, I need to change the tires. Yep, tires are medium. I'm hoping medium tires are good, but we're gonna find out soon enough. I'm currently 7th on the grid with my 16.17. Nothing special, but let's see, maybe I'm a bit better in the race. The guy currently on pole set a cracker. I'm not sure where my pace went. I could swear I could have gone faster than that. It's almost like running in that qualifying mode made me slower, which makes no sense. Maybe I should have qualified on the mediums where I got some better pace. Why doesn't it show what tires these guys are on? Ah, I see. So it shows that the tires here, but I'm not sure if it won't show anything with regards to what they're going to race on. So qualifying is almost over. So let's go look at the results again and see. So I'm still on P7. I hope I get a clean start. I'm going to use the warm-up to see if I can do 1 or 2 practice starts, because that's the other thing I messed up on. I didn't do any practice starts. Shit. Should have done that. I regret it, but anyway, it's too late now. I'm going to have to try and see if I can get 1 or 2 half decent practice starts in that 1 or 2 minutes they have before the race. Or there might be a problem. Okay, less than a minute left for qualifying. I'm still in P7. Doesn't seem like the other guys, too many of them are on track. I'm not seeing big changes. The only thing I'm happy with so far is I've qualified from everyone that set a time in the top half and not the bottom half. So if I do end up with a top 10 start, I'll be happy. So the plan is I want to run this car for the full 12-week season and do something that I haven't done since 2014, and that is complete a championship. And the main reason for that is I don't like the car that's been in between. Meaning there was a Williams that I drove, and that was my favorite.
That's the end of the session, 7th position.
And that was my favorite F1 car. And then the McLaren came out, and that was shit. I did win some races, but it wasn't something I enjoyed. Okay, so I'm gonna get on the grid and see what happens. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, the grid is forming. Just about everyone is on the grid already. The countdown should start anytime. meaning this 1 minute and 4 seconds left is probably going to disappear soon. I really hope I get a good start. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I regret not practicing my starts. Come on. Timer is taking so long. 25 seconds. Oh, there goes the timer.
The track temp is 31 Celsius. The air temp is 29 Celsius. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Left side, clear left.
I had a horrendous start because that guy in front was so slow. I switched to balance mode already so I don't murder my ERS. Damn it. These guys are braking so early. I'm gonna get passed if I don't be careful.
Eighth place. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
Yep, that's the plan. Nice and smooth. I had one lockup, which I hope won't happen again. Okay, he hit the barrier. Thankfully, no lockup. Slight understeer there, damn it.
The leader's just done a 17.6. P7.
So I haven't switched modes yet, still running on the balance mode. There's lots of fighting up in front. I must be ready for a smash at any time. I might have to avoid a wreck soon. Whoa, damn it!
That looked bad. You okay?
I'm so busy. so busy looking at that guy that was running wide that I went a fraction too wide.
Shown as the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs.
That was disappointing. I was running in P7 comfortably and I ran wide, touched the grass, just that fraction. Didn't do that in practice, but I did it in the race. Oh well, let's see if they can repair this car, which I doubt. I highly doubt this car will be repaired, but let's see. Only thing I can think, nah, can't be that. It's possible because I was following the car in front that I got a bit of understeer because of the aero wash from the car in front, but I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to find out in 25 seconds if they can repair the car. I'm willing to bet that they can't. If they can't, I'm going to go do a few laps at the Red Bull Ring and call it a day. Damn it. Well, one thing I'm glad about is it's not going to affect iRating and safety rating, but yeah. And let's see, it's toast. Oh, the wheels are back. No way.
Move it.
Holy crap, I'm racing again.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Fastest lap for Spencer on 17.3. Blue flag. Blue flag.
I know there's a blue flag, but he's 2 seconds behind me.
The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. Blue flag.
What must I do? I'm not just slamming the brakes at 2.5 seconds.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left. You got a slow car on the right.
You're reeling, Spencer in. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
I think he's got damage, so he's not going to be particularly fast.
E16, yellow flag, caution.
No, don't come down! Jeez!
Warned about track limits.
He's obviously trying his best to block me, so I'll have to try my best to kick his ass. Ah,
On your left. Clear left.
that was unnecessary. He knew what he was doing.
Blue flag. We'll need to pit for repairs. We've been called in by the stewards.
You can hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Oh, okay. He said sorry, but my race is not over. I'll probably get another repair, but we'll see. So same corner, 2 big accidents, one my fault and one not. Seems like shit happens there. I must remember that for the next time I get out the pits. I wonder if No, I'm not going to escape yet. I'm sure if I just stay out of trouble, I'll be able to get a good result because there'll be very few people that will finish the race. Okay, so in 15 seconds time I'll know if I'm going to be racing again. Ah! Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, so that's my first race done and dusted. I'll have to redo that sometime. Okay, so I'm leaving the session, and then I'm gonna go and do a quick test run at the Red Bull Ring. I see the next race starts in a few minutes, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna go to a test track. Do the, where is my Mercedes? Bam. Then actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should do the Silverstone track. Silverstone. There we go. Afternoon. Track state. Maximum usage. I think that's all fine. So my plans of Red Bull Ring, I've changed it. Because I've got the Silverstone set up, let me jump into the Silverstone's track and just do maybe 4 or 5 laps, feel what it's like. So I'll be alone on circuit, no other drivers, which is fine. And now we wait again for this massive loading times. I don't know if I'm getting the most out of the car, but find out when when I start the proper season next week. So I think I should enter a couple of races next week just to get the feel of it, because what I did now was not a good one. I need to also find out how long the races are next week. Okay, so setup, everything is exactly the same. Let's go.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so this is my first time ever with this car on the track, on this track. Oof. Ran a bit wide, but nothing unrecoverable. This should be flat. Nah. Not now, anyway.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Ah, shut up.
You'll need to give back the time gained.
I've been giving it back since. Trying to take the F1 2021 racing line there. Okay, first flying lap of Silverstone. I think that lockup is what caused me to run wide. Why am I running in quali mode? Oof. It feels amazing. It's just that the lockups are evil, and the low speed traction is tricky. This is my final lap. Small off track, nothing serious.
You're outside of track limits there.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you. Hit the sausage curve. I short shifted there and it helped a bit with the traction. Okay, I will have to do one more. That was too much of fun. Managed to bring the car in earlier on the previous corner, then I messed up the next one.
To watch the track limits.
Short shifted, fourth. That was freaking awesome. Wow. Man, that felt absolutely freaking amazing. Let me jump to that. Let me see if I can. I want to get onto. Where is. Roll bar. Now this feels really good. I need to just work on the brakes, get rid of the lockups, and I think I'll be okay. That was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna call that a day. Is my chatting camera working? No, it's not, damn it. And I'm gonna call it a day and go get myself a cup of coffee. So thank you very much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Absolutely enjoyed it. And I'll probably be back on Saturday. Thanks again and good night.